What if society's worst nightmare walked free among us? Imagine this: Paul Denier, a name that sends chills down the spine of Frankston's residents, being considered for parole. This man, who committed heinous crimes in 1993, spread terror throughout the community. Denier, also known as the Frankston Killer, was notorious for his string of gruesome murders, slaughtering 3 young women in cold blood. His name became synonymous with fear, as he might soon stroll the same streets as you and me. The mere thought of his release stirs a storm of fear and controversy within the community. It's a dilemma that shakes us to our core, forcing us to face our darkest fears. Should a serial killer like Denier ever walk free? Some argue redemption is a fundamental human right. Yet when we speak of Paul Denier, the Frankston serial killer, it becomes a contentious point. Advocates for his parole point to the principles of our justice system: rehabilitation, the time he has served. They argue that people can change, that even Denier might have changed. Every prisoner, they say, has the right to be considered for parole after serving their due time. But does the severity of one's crime overshadow their potential redemption? Others insist certain crimes are simply unforgivable. Paul Denier's acts, cold and calculated, have left scars on the victims' families that time will never heal. These voices argue that releasing Denier might rekindle the community's fear, bringing back haunting memories of a time best forgotten. They question whether justice would truly be served if he were granted parole. His potential danger, they argue, still lurks, a chilling reminder of the lives lost. Is it safe or even fair to release such a person back into society? Ultimately, the decision rests in the hands of the justice system. On one side, there's the argument that Denier has served his time and deserves a chance at redemption. On the other, there's a strong sentiment that his crimes are far too grave to ever justify parole. This issue is a complex one, stirring intense emotions and sparking heated debates. The question remains: can society ever be ready to forgive and forget such heinous acts? As we navigate this complex issue, we invite you to join the conversation. What are your thoughts on the parole dilemma? Do you think society should give criminals a second chance? Or are some crimes simply unforgivable? We want to hear your perspective. Leave a comment below or engage with us on social media. Remember, your voice matters in shaping the narrative. Don't forget to like and subscribe.